Today we are emptying out one of the Morphe foundations. We are testing to see how many days you can use this foundation without it emptying out on you. We are also going to be kind of running through some facts of the Fluidity collection, telling you prices and basically everything that you need to know about this collection before you buy it. And obviously, like, it's been out for a while, but we had to kind of get our hands on it and, you know, wait for shipping and all of that. And we will be having another video go up about all of our thoughts. We have been actually testing out a lot of the stuff, like everything in the collection basically. So we will have that video going up really, really soon. So be on the lookout for that if you're interested to hear our thoughts on any of that.
Before we get started on that, we do want to remind you we have a current giveaway going on. It is our Pamper Yourself giveaway. So after you're finished watching this one, head on over to that. But we also want to try to get this video 30 likes. Yeah,
I think that y'all can do it.
Y'all have been killing it. So I think you can. And if you're not subscribed to us, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell so you're notified every time we upload.
All right, let's go ahead and jump into the video. Okay, so we have gotten the shade F5.120. This is the darkest shade. And we actually, since we're so pale, we got the lightest shade, and we have been trying out some of the foundations. So we are going to have a full-on review of the foundation, the primer, concealer, powder, all the works. So we will have that video going up pretty soon. But here's the darkest foundation, and there's the lightest foundation. You can really see the difference.
There's a huge difference.
Which is really, really great. And there are a ton of shades in between. But what we're gonna do is each dot is meant to be one day, one use, which some people may use more, some people may use less.
But this is a good average, so yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, if you do want fuller coverage, you're obviously gonna use more. And if you're more into less coverage, you're gonna use less. It's basically just preference. But we're gonna get started and we're gonna kind of squirt it out. I'd say that's probably about one use. We're gonna do that on each dot.
We are going to share a little bit of kind of the facts about the Morphe. This is all brand new, just released, and so we want to make sure, you know, kind of cover all of the facts and everything about it. I wonder if they wondered when we placed our order, you know, we've got the darkest shade,
the darkest,
this is a little bit weird.
Maybe.
I just thought about that. I was like, yeah.
All right, so one of the primers is actually the Equalizer primer, and that one is supposed to blur and soften imperfections. It is free of oils and parabens. It instantly makes skin feel smooth, and it's great for normal to oily skin.
They also have a Revitalizer primer, which also blurs and softens imperfections. It is also free of oils and parabens. It instantly makes the skin feel moisturized, and it's great for normal to dry skin. And both of the primers are $12 each, and you do get 0.67 ounces. So, I mean, it's actually a pretty good size primer.
So actually onto the foundation, we're going to talk a bit about that since that's kind of what we're working with. It is actually $18 for 1 ounce. It is meant to be a 24-hour long wear, sweat-proof, transfer resistant, and water resistant. It is free of oils, fragrance, and parabens, and it's great for all skin types. And on top of that, there are 60 shades, which I think is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
For
and you saw the difference between the lightest shade that they have and the darkest shade that they have. There's 60, 58 in the middle of those two.
Yeah.
That's a lot. All right, so they also have a concealer. It is a full coverage concealer. Have they said that it's kind of like similar to Tarte Shape Tape?
I don't know if Morphe, like their self, has said it. There have been some people to say that it would be similar. But I don't know that Morphe has said that.
Okay, and we are trying it out, and so we'll give you our thoughts after we kind of finish our trial period. There are 31 shades. One of them is white, so you can actually use that if you get a shade that's too dark. You can actually use that to lighten up any of the other shades.
That is our favorite thing to do, actually, or mine at least. Whenever there is something like that's too dark, since we are so pale, it's easier to just kind of mix in some white. Yeah.
The concealers are 0.15 ounces. They are 16-hour long wear. They are sweat proof, transfer resistant, and water resistant, free of fragrance and parabens, and ophthalmologist tested. So, you know, you don't have to worry necessarily about having issues with eyes, redness, things like that, because an ophthalmologist has actually tested that out.
So that
Right.
is one down.
And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 77 days. That's already really good.
Yeah, that is like amazing. We do have a second sheet that we are going to work on. And I will say that this first one, they're not gonna all be equal. I mean, we're doing this ourselves, so
Yeah,
it's
not
kind of hard to
exact.
get them all exactly the same and all like exactly in the circle, same amount on each circle. It's very difficult. So I will say that just as like a little
And
disclaimer.
your hand is probably getting kind of tired.
It is definitely getting tired. I actually think I might let you do
Okay.
the rest.
All right.
Before we get started on this page though, I do want y'all to kind of guess how many days you think. So this is 77 already. So kind of leave your comments, pause the video, leave your comments down right now, how many days you think it will be.
We'll see who's closest.
So back to the facts about the Fluidity collection. The Filter Effect Finishing Powder is $12. There are 15 shades and they are 0.31 ounces each. They say that it is buildable, sheer to medium coverage, creamy, lightweight formula, shine free and oil absorbing, selfie approved, and it includes a puff for on the go application.
They also have a Fluidity brush and sponge trio collection. The cost on that is $19. It is a $29 value. All right, so in that trio, you get a custom M439 Deluxe Buffer Brush. You also get a custom M173 Mini Buffer Brush. And you get a complexion beauty sponge. So I think that's actually a pretty good deal.
Does that mean it's running low? Is it feeling a bit empty?
It's getting there. But I mean, there's still plenty in here. So now I'm gonna start squeezing from the very end and see what we can get. And my dots are probably going to get a little bit more messy. But if you're like me, I like to use every little bit of foundation.
You don't want to waste it, obviously. You're paying good money for some of these foundations.
Exactly. I think that might be.
Yeah,
I think that's it.
The last of it.
Yeah, I think that's it. Whew, my fingers hurt now. All right, so we had 77 on the first. And that actually is, like, you can actually see, I don't know if you can see that or not, but you can kind of see where it's empty now. All right, so we have an additional, how many?
So 1, 2, that's 5 by, what was that?
7, 35
minus
1, so 34. So we have 111.
That's actually not
That's pretty
bad.
good. Yes, because that's actually, okay, so 90 days is 3 months. So you've got an additional 21 days. So you basically have 3 months and 3 weeks worth of foundation for $18.
For $18. That's really not bad. And
it's a
again,
pretty good value.
Again, not all of these are like even and equal, and you may use more, you may use less.
But I think probably averaging out, you know, the ones that have a little bit more and a little bit less, I think we're probably pretty safe to say that each one of these dots would represent 1 day's use. So that's a pretty good deal. All right, guys, that is it for this video. Make sure you like it.
Remember, we're trying to hit 30 likes.
Yes. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you are notified each and every time we upload.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We are at Glamour on all of them. And until our next video, bye!